El Paso, Texas, suddenly fell into an unusual silence, just moments before an emotional explosion shattered the calm of the night inside the stadium. Taehyung and Jungkook stood so close that their breaths seemed to blend into one. Without a single word, the intimate gesture they shared, a protective embrace that felt far too real to be mere acting, sent shockwaves through the crowd, causing thousands of ARMY to collapse into hysterical tears. The emotion reflected in their gaze that night felt so intense and almost dangerous, as if they were revealing a profound secret in front of the world, forcing every pair of eyes watching to wonder. Watch the continuation of this video and don't miss it. Before we start, make sure you're ready to love this moments. Welcome to V Effect. The roar of the stadium. V and Jungkook opened the Arirang tour with a warm embrace. A historic night has just unfolded beneath a stadium sky filled with a sea of ARMY bomb lights. The long-awaited opening concert of the Arirang tour officially began with a surprise that nearly stopped the hearts of tens of thousands of fans. It wasn't just fireworks, but the presence of two iconic figures, Taehyung V and Jungkook, appearing together on stage. The stadium atmosphere, once tense with anticipation, suddenly erupted into mass hysteria as the spotlight focused on the center of the stage. Without warning, V and Jungkook stepped forward with unmatched charisma. However, it wasn't their vocals that first greeted the audience, but a gesture of affection that showed their extraordinary closeness. Amid the roaring cheers, V wrapped his arm around Jungkook's shoulder, pulling the magne into a warm embrace that looked incredibly sincere. This moment of affection seemed to emphasize that this tour is about deep connection and brotherhood. The stadium instantly exploded, with fan screams echoing far beyond the concert grounds. Still holding Jungkook, V took the microphone and gazed sharply at the crowd filling the stands. With his signature baritone voice and a bright smile, he threw out a question that ignited adrenaline. "Are you all ready to have fun with us tonight?" V shouted enthusiastically. The brief question was immediately met with thunderous cheers that shook the stadium's foundations. Jungkook, standing beside him, responded with a wide smile and a nod of agreement, multiplying the energy on stage several times over. This opening interaction felt like a promise that the night would be unforgettable for everyone present. Without giving the audience a moment to settle, the mood shifted drastically from emotional to intense. Heavy beats began to fill the air, signaling the arrival of the opening song. Run BTS, known for its fast tempo and high energy, was chosen to ignite the stadium. This is where the real surprise began, as V and Jungkook showcased their remarkable professionalism. As soon as the choreography started, there was no trace of the earlier softness. Both transformed into fierce performers, leading the formation with full force and leaving the audience in awe. The choreography of Run BTS that night felt far sharper than usual. Every hand movement, foot stomp and facial expression from V and Jungkook appeared perfectly synchronized and full of power. It was as if they were competing to deliver the best performance, while remaining in perfect harmony as one unit. V, with his intense gaze, executed every transition with deadly precision. Fans noted that every detail of his movement carried a different weight that night. He wasn't just dancing. He seemed to channel anger and passion through every movement of his body, following the fast rhythm of the song. Meanwhile, Jungkook demonstrated why he is known as a formidable main dancer. His speed in executing complex choreography looked effortless, yet remained powerful and aggressive. Sweat beginning to glisten on his face under the stage lights only added to a masculine aura that drove fans into even greater hysteria. The peak of the performance came when V and Jungkook stood at the front, center together. Their synergy in delivering the sharp movements of Run BTS created an incredibly powerful visual. The stadium seemed to be pulled into the energy they radiated, creating a wave of enthusiasm that refused to fade. Fans in the front rows reported that they could feel the vibrations from every step the members took on stage. The speed and sharpness of the choreography displayed by V and Jungkook that night were truly on another level, proving that their hiatus had not diminished their technical abilities in the slightest. Throughout the song, occasional eye contact between V and Jungkook revealed strong nonverbal communication amid the exhausting choreography. This professionalism, combined with the earlier affectionate opening, made the concert's narrative deeply compelling, a blend of connection and immense power. As the song ended in an iconic pose, the stadium once again erupted into a standing ovation. V and Jungkook stood side by side, catching their breath, yet still flashing victorious smiles toward the cameras. They had just opened the tour with an exceptionally high standard. The opening night of the Arirang tour immediately became a hot topic across social media worldwide. Clips of their embrace and the sharp Run BTS choreography spread rapidly, proving that V and Jungkook remain a central force capable of moving millions of people in a single night. The excitement didn't stop after the first song. The atmosphere only grew hotter as V and Jungkook walked toward the extended stage to get closer to fans. Along the runway, they continuously delivered fan service that drove the front rows into hysteria, from waves to intense eye contact. V appeared to thoroughly enjoy the moment, occasionally pausing to admire the vast sea of purple lights. Meanwhile, Jungkook, with seemingly limitless energy, kept lightly jumping while making sure every corner of the stadium felt his presence. Together, they projected a strong aura of leadership for the group. In a brief talk session after the exhausting opening performance, Jungkook expressed how much he missed hearing the crowds roar live. "Hearing your cheers when I hugged Taehyung earlier made me realize that this is our true home," he said, immediately met with chants from all corners of the stadium. V responded with his signature boxy smile. He added that the training for Run BTS had been twice as intense because they wanted to show a more mature and powerful side. "We want you to see that we've returned with a fiercer passion than ever before," V stated confidently. Music critics present that night noted that the synchronization between V and Jungkook went beyond dance technique. It was about emotional connection. In several moments of mirroring choreography, they executed movements with near-perfect precision, as if sharing the same mind. Another surprise came when the giant stadium screen displayed behind-the-scenes footage of their tour preparations. It showed V and Jungkook helping each other refine movements in the practice room late into the night. This dedication translated into the aggressive and emotional performance seen at the opening of the Arirang tour. Midway through the concert, another spontaneous moment occurred when Jungkook tried to imitate V's iconic walk, only to be met with a sudden back hug from V. Small but meaningful interactions like these kept the stadium in a constant state of excitement throughout the night, leaving no room for boredom. Their outfits also drew significant attention. V wore an outfit that highlighted his elegant yet masculine physique, contrasting with Jungkook's edgier and bolder style. Together, their visual combination under the stage lights created an aesthetic that was truly captivating. The success of this opening also marked a new chapter in both their solo and group careers. V and Jungkook proved that despite their individual successes, their greatest strength still emerges when they stand together on one stage, supporting each other with both connection and professionalism. International media began labeling this opening moment as the power duo's return. Hashtags related to Taehyung, Jungkook, and the Arirang tour quickly topped trending charts in over 50 countries within hours of the concert start, demonstrating their global impact. One fan interviewed outside the stadium said they cried upon seeing V and Jungkook embrace at the beginning. To them, it symbolized peace and happiness that the world deeply needs right now. "Seeing them happy on stage means everything to us," the fan said with teary eyes. The visual effects of the Arirang tour production were equally impressive. The use of laser mapping technology and fireworks synchronized with V and Jungkook's movements during Run BTS created an extraordinary sensory experience. Every heartbeat of the audience seemed to follow the rhythm of their performance. Leave your positive comments here. The best comment will be pinned as a way to honor their love. Thank you to everyone who continues to support this channel. May God reward all of your kindness. This video reflects my personal opinion and interpretation. It is made for entertainment purposes only and does not represent confirmed facts.